Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this tutorial of the Next.js. So in the previous tutorial, we have seen how to route to the different routes. Okay, so over here we have seen how to route to the about dashboard and all. So now if suppose I am creating the social media app like Instagram or Facebook or something, and if suppose there is this slash there is this route called post, and when I hit on this I'll get all the posts. But what if I want to get the specific post like the post number 1 or post number 2? Okay, so this is basically the dynamic routes. So this is the dynamic routes. So for that purpose what I will do, I will have to define the routes which will dynamically fetch me the data. Okay, so for that purpose what I will do, I will right click on this app, I will create one folder. Okay, and I will give the name as post, and inside of this post I will create a page.js file. Okay, and this will give me all the posts. I'll say React function component, and this will have my post. So I'll come over here. So this is it. So I won't be making use of the React over here, but this is the plugin which extension I had used for React, so that's why it is helping me to create shortcodes very easily. So what I will do, I will come over here and I will define some dummy data. I'll say post, I'll say constant post, which is in the form of a array, and inside of this I will create objects. I'll give the id as 1, and title as post 1 over here, and I'll copy this, I'll paste it over here, and I'll say this is the post 2. Okay, so this is the list of my post, and over here I will give the h1. Why the code is not getting auto completed? H1. Okay, so this is my post. In order to show all my posts, I'll make use of the unordered list. Instead of this unordered list, I'll be rendering all my posts. Okay, so I'll say post.map, and inside of this I will capture the individual post and I will render it. So I will say post, and okay, so show in order to render all these posts, I will be making use of list item. I'll say post dot title. Let me just see whether I'm seeing something over here. Let me just refresh. Okay, I think I made a mistake over here. So I'm not seeing all the posts. I don't know what have I done. This was supposed to work actually. Let me just inspect the code. Okay, I'm getting the post and post over here, and I should give the unique key. So for that purpose what I will do, this is the list item. I'll say key is equal to post dot id. I will give the post id over here. And okay, so now I can see the post over here. So these are my list items. So when it comes to this list item, I'll do one thing. I will I will give the anchor tag over here. So for that purpose I'll come over here and I will make use of the anchor tag, and I'll make use of the href, and I want to go to the specific post, so I will say post forward slash, and then I'll be giving the post ID. Okay, so post dot id. What am I doing wrong? Got to make use of literals over here to form the URL, and over here closing anchor tag. But this is not working. Okay, wait a minute. I think this is fine now. Post.title will go inside of the anchor tag. What am I doing wrong? This should possibly go over here. This is fine. And this item starts over here. It should. Okay, I think now this is fine. Let me refresh the page. Okay, so when I click on the post one, it should take me to the post one. Okay, and now when I click on the post 2, it should take me to the post 2. It is directly automatically forming the route because I have given the anchor tag on this post title. So right now what we have to do, we have to write the code for the to take care of the dynamic routes. Okay, so this is the general page where you will see all the posts. Now if I just go to this post page, I am seeing the post 1 and post 2. Now if I even create post number 3 over here, I should see the post 3. So if I just add one more post, I should see the post 3 over here. But now when it comes to the dynamic route, so basically when I'll go to the forward slash 1, it should render me the data of the post 1, or when I go to the forward slash post 2, it should render me the data of the post 2. So for that purpose, in order to take care of the dynamic routes, what I have to do, I have to create one folder over here in name of the id. Okay, and inside of this I will create one more, which is page.js. Inside of this page.js I have to write the code to take care of the dynamic routes. So when it comes to the dynamic route, I will create one function called post, and I will be making use of the use params. Okay, so use params is basically used to catch the id. Okay, so this is the 2 or 3 whatever, or even the 100 whatever I write over here. This is catched with the help of the use params. So for that purpose I will make use of the import. I will say import use params, and I'll be importing it from the next navigation. And when it comes to this use params, I will come over here and I will say constant params is equal to use params, and then I have to fetch the id from the params. Okay, so I'll say constant id is equal to params. So let me just show you all what is going on over here. So I will say this is post number. Let me see whether this is working or not. Okay, so you have importing the component that needs the use params. So I have to make use of the use client. Okay, so this is basically makes use of the client side rendering. So for that purpose I'll come over here and I'll say use client. Now that error will go because I'm making use of the use param. So when it comes to the Next.js supports the client side and server side rendering, and over here this is not a server side, this is a client side, because I'm making use of the use params. I'm fetching the id and everything. So for that purpose I have to make use of the use client. I will tell you the difference between the use clients and the use server in the future, but as of now you just have to know only one thing. So this is how we take care of the dynamic routes. So now if suppose I am passing 3, it will take 3. Okay, now if I pass 100, it is taking that use 100. Okay, so it is saying this is the post number 100. So basically this is how we take care of the dynamic routes, and we are basically catching this ID. So ID is 100 or 200 or whatever 1000 it is. I am catching that ID with the help of the params. I am making of the use params which I have imported from the next navigation, and with the help of these params I am catching the ID and I am rendering that ID on the front end side. So basically this is how we take care of a dynamic route. So thanks for watching. So this is how we will be rendering the dynamic data, and in the future classes we will try to go on the advanced level. Thanks for watching.